show overview with an interactive Clear Digital device. My name is Deven, Product Solution Specialist, and today we'll be giving a show overview for an interactive device. I'm part of the Clear Digital line. We have, of course, a lot of different solutions within the space, but the process will be the same. The first step is to establish a network connection, and you can do this by selecting the settings icon and selecting network and internet. You will, of course, have to enter in your Wi-Fi credentials, but once that is done, we'll go back to the home screen and open up the show application. So we have a QR code as well as a 4-digit code. We're actually going to walk through these steps that we have listed here, which is visit show.getcleardigital.com and sign in. Select the device management page on the left-hand side and select add device and fill in that 4-digit code. Wonderful. I'm already signed in. We're actually going to select the device management page and select the add device button at the top right, and of course enter in our 4-digit code. And that code is going to be 2283. And I'll select add. And within this page, I can of course give it a device name. Since this move does allow touch, we can of course enable interactive device. We can add this device to a device group. I've actually created a landscape group specifically for this move. A device type. We're going to make this move a landscape. We can also give a brief description as well. So once that's done, our studio move has been added as well as put into a device group. So we'll move over to our next step, which is bringing in our media or creating our media. Now we can do this a few different ways. We can drag and drop our files when it comes to JPEG, PNG, SVG, MP4, WebM, GIF, and PDF. We can, of course, import our media directly from Canva, which gives us the ability to sign into our Canva account and bring that media directly into Show. And we also have access to Pexels and Unsplash, which is going to be free and licensed content. You will also notice there is a create template option as well. And this gives us the ability to standardize the content that we're sharing throughout the organization or even through our account. Just as an example, we're going to of course title this template move, and we can of course choose the device we're working with or the aspect ratio as well. We're going to stick with landscape wide. And from here, I can bring in images, PDFs, videos, GIF, text, shapes, as well as an embeddable website and even widgets as well. Just as an example, we can, of course, work with that free and licensed content from Pexels and Unsplash. I'm going to type in sunset. And select a picture. We can adjust it to our liking. I want to make sure it's taking up the entirety of the screen. And you will notice there is a lock position. And this will help where if you have multiple people working with a lot of media, this keeps that picture directly in place. Now, I can, of course, share this to my organization, of course, with that share button, as well as a sub-organization as well. From here, we'll actually move over to playlist to create our first playlist. We can do this by selecting the button at the top and giving it a name, so we can title this move. Choose by device type or aspect ratio. So now we're in playlist, and I can of course bring in the template that we've just created by of course selecting see all under templates and selecting the shared template. I can create, of course, a new slide with the plus button directly at the bottom. I also have access to stock templates as well. Within this page, I can of course bring in something as simple as a template, which gives me balloons in the background, and I can change all the information that's listed. So instead of saying happy birthday Stephanie, it could be happy birthday Sam. Wonderful. Scrolling down, I do want to mention, of course, you have access to embedding a website as well as widgets. Starting off with weather, I can choose that weather widget and have that information displayed directly within my playlist. I can select it once, tap widgets, choose the temperature unit as well as the location information on where that weather is, of course, residing from. I'm going to remove that and actually jump into news widgets as well. So this is going to give me the ability to enter in an RSS link, and it gives me the ability to share as minimum as 1 story and up to 5 as well. I can share social media when it comes to Facebook and Instagram. I'll select Instagram within this example, and from here we can select widgets, and I can choose the amount of posts that will show and cycle through, as well as the duration that it will cycle through as well. Lastly is going to be QR code. With this, I can, of course, put it all the way down to my liking, tap it once, select widgets, and I can choose whether it's a website, email, phone number, SMS message, Wi-Fi credentials, event information, as well as a V card, which will be a contact information. That can be generated directly within Show and then shared through my playlist. Once my playlist is ready to go, I can of course select preview at the top of the website to make sure that this is to my liking. And that's a good playlist, so we'll go ahead and actually publish said playlist. It's going to give me 2 different options here. I can utilize a specific device or assign it to a device group. Since we created a group, of course, we'll select that second option. We'll select the 3 dots on the right-hand side and then select properties. Within this page, I can, of course, assign content a few different ways. I can utilize Play Now, which will play that content into perpetuity, or utilize Schedule. Now, Schedule will give you the option to, of course, schedule it down to the minute or just have content play throughout the day. Now, before I select the Save button, I will bring my move back into frame. Show is actually counting down from 20 seconds and checking to see if there's any new content ready and available. So let's do this. I'm going to slide my move out of the way and select Save. Now, my content is now being pushed directly to the move, and once this goes down to 0 in about 3 seconds, my playlist that I just created will be moved to the move. Wonderful. For more tips and tricks, feel free to follow our YouTube channel.